up, everybody? This is Jenna Rose from JennaRoseRadio.com. I'm here with KiD, the one and only with all his tats. I don't know if you can see it. They're all over his, that's his life right here. Obviously, we're at Highline Ballroom in New York City, doing it big, even though we're both from Cali.
It's California, West Coast. We over here on the East Coast.
We love New York.
New York, like my second home. Cab City.
Cab City, yeah. He's going to put out the remix, so get ready, Tyga. All right, speaking of Tyga, I know you started out as a producer in the game and a songwriter, and you work with people like P. Diddy and, you know, Sean Kingston. What made you want to start becoming a rapper? I know you had all these people on your team, but what made you want to start?
Well, I always did writing hooks and maybe, you know, get here and there, jump a verse on one of my friends' songs or just for the fun of it. And then it got to a point where I just had a lot of production sitting around and a lot of free time to write and just do more writing. And I grew a love for it. And then when I actually got into like the mixtape, going, you know, the underground scene and dealing with different underground artists and hopping on mixtapes and stuff, the people, you know what I'm saying, around me gave me more confidence and, you know, let me know like, yo, you're dope. And I was like, oh, maybe I could try it and see how it goes. So I didn't necessarily stop producing and go straight for being an artist. I did them both at the same time and just let it naturally evolve into what it became into. Yeah.
That's a great answer. And you definitely were fly, and you have crazy people on your mixtapes like 2 Chainz, Tyga, and like a lot of people from Young Money on there. Meek Mill. Who is the coolest person that you collab with?
Meek Mill is one of the cool homies. Every time I see Meek, it's always love. When we've, you know what I'm saying, a lot of artists I've gotten, you know, verses through, you know, emails and stuff like that, but we've actually been in the studio and worked together, so he's a real cool dude, definitely. And MGK is a real cool dude, and T Mills is one of my homies too, yeah. YG is another cool homeboy that I get in the studio with, like people I actually work with, yeah.
All right, speaking of MGK, I don't want to, you know, talk about it, but I know you were one of the freshmen, double XL in the freshman class. Congratulations on that. It's super dope. As you know, it's dope in the rap game.
Yeah,
it's like a huge...
A great stamp to have, you know, and double XL made it. It's where they have the credibility to name who's coming up next, and that's dope.
So who do you want to collab with? I just have a feeling that, you know, you should do some LA, New York-ish. What about you and French? Like some BXLA beef, you know what I mean? Beef it out.
That would be dope. French is out there doing this thing. Shout out French, you know, and everybody else, you know, that's been working just from the cover. I feel like that's probably like a lot of people on the cover are actually people I want to reach out and get songs with and, you know what I'm saying, collab more.
But on a different note, who would you think you could kill in a freestyle completely? Yeah, I just have to do it like that. Like who?
I don't necessarily off the top like brag freestyle like that. But, you know, I'm saying I got bars. I don't feel like, you know, it's a lot of good competition out there nowadays. So I feel like when it's good competition, it just makes me work harder. So
that was a good diplomatic answer. He's not going to say, but I know he knows who he can beat. Anyways, let's talk about your new album that's going to come out, Up and Away.
Up and Away is a new album coming in June. Just finished up a couple weeks ago. It's ready to go.
So how do you think this album is different than the mixtapes that you put out? Like, what's coming different? Is there different? Like, have you changed a lot as an artist, or what's going to come out different for you?
I feel like I've grown and going back and listening to the material that I did before and then just seeing the response from the fans. I always like to see the response and work on with what, you know what I'm saying, they had to say. Like if they, you know what I'm saying, feel a certain way, you know, if it makes sense. Of course there's always haters, but when I really see the fans that, you know, there's certain things I can pick out and say, okay, maybe I need to do a little bit more of this, a little bit more of that. And I feel like with the album, I took the sound from my last 2 projects, which were kind of different sounds. One was more commercial, one was more street, and brought them together and just, you know, made it one sound itself. Yeah, gotta come up with a name for it.
Okay, well, his videos do crazy views, like millions and millions of people watch your videos, so.
Shout out to the millions and millions of fans who click out on my videos. It's so dope. I'm trying to still get up there, man. People be getting stupid views nowadays. Yeah.
You're one of those crazy cool people. Alright, well, we're with KiD, and I just want to say thank you so much for the interview. You're dope. Show your dopeness. Show your dope. Oh, there he is. Dope. Alright, this is JennaRoseRadio.com. I just want to say thank you so much. Peace. Over and out.